the basis of all independence.
So the other night I was feeling a little congested, and I decided that I was going to go to the pharmacy, the backyard, and try some of the Plectranthus Amboinicus. But if anybody knows anything about Plectranthus Amboinicus during the winter time, even though it's technically not winter yet, because winter doesn't start until I think December 21st or 2nd this year, and today is only December 11th, 10th. I don't know what day it is. I think it's December 10th. But technically, it's cold outside. It has gotten down to the 30s a couple times the past couple of days. So, what does this all mean? It's gotten down to the 30s in the past couple of days. And if you look behind me, you'll see the Plectranthus Amboinicus plant, also known as Cuban Oregano, also known as Mexican mint, also known as Indian Borage. And that plant doesn't look as strong as it once did in the spring and the summertime. Remember in the spring and the summertime, in some of those other videos that I showed you, the Plectranthus Amboinicus plant was vibrant, and it was green, and it was lively, and it was beautiful looking. Now it looks like it's withering away. Well, this is what it does. It is a deciduous plant, which means it loses its leaves, all right, seasonally. But it always comes back, all right? But even though the leaves look down and out, don't judge the book by its cover. You know why? Because the other night, you know what I decided to do? The other night I decided to still use some of these looking leaves, and I decided to help cure myself that night. What was I experiencing? Well, I was starting to, every time the weather changes, I start to feel sick, you know? And I think like a lot of people do. And I was feeling very congested one night. So I decided to take the Plectranthus Amboinicus leaf, take a whole bunch of them, put it in a pot, boil the pot until it gets, boil water in there until it starts to steam, right? And then what I start to do, I treated this as a vapor. Right? And so I went over the pot with the Plectranthus Amboinicus boiling in it, and I breathed it all in, breathed all the steam in. And what that eventually did was I felt like it started to clear my congestion, clear my sinuses. And I actually have been feeling pretty good ever since. And so that is what I am going to do from now on, because that plant right there is a very powerful plant. It's a very minty kind of smelling plant, and you can drink it as a tea, you can breathe it as a vapor, but in this particular instance, because I felt a little bit congested and I felt something was coming upon me, I decided to breathe it as a vapor, and it was good, and I feel better. My daughter did it too, because she wasn't feeling so great either, and I think my son did it. But yeah, anyways, that's it, guys. Remember, the revolution will not be pesticides. Peace.
Land is the basis of all independence.